There are literally 0 wallets that you can buy that can do this. And this. There are some that can do that. None with the AirTag holder on the bottom though. And let's not forget the key holder. Let's pretend you're carrying some apples, and to get inside you gotta tap this card reader. Now you gotta sift through your big old-fashioned wallet with both hands, or even the small little phone wallet, to awkwardly get the card you need.
How do you like them apples?
Alright, let's try that again.
Very nice.
So the entire purpose of this wallet is to make it super easy to access 2 of your most used cards, and the bigger slot is for your cards that you don't need as much but you still want to carry with you. Before we dive into more of these features, we're going to take this thing outside and see what people think about this. This is a wallet, and I'm gonna have you hold it like this in your hand, then take your thumb, make sure your fingers aren't blocking that right there, and then pull down on that white thing. Okay, it's like this? Yep. Oh. That's cool. I like it, it's good stuff. Yeah, so this is the world's first wallet that allows you to only need one hand to access one card. So I'm going around asking strangers about this wallet, but I had a little bit of an epiphany because there's a certain job that exposes you to dozens and even hundreds of various wallets per day. That job is the infamous bar bouncer, since they're constantly checking everybody's ID at the door. So a quick change of plans and we're off to find the nearest bar. Ready for this one? Boom.
Nice. I was hoping you'd pull out a McLovin one, but this is nice. I like that joint.
Do you want to see a McLovin one?
Stop, please.
Here, hold it.
Oh, I like this one. Where you get this from, man? I like this.
I made it.
You made this one?
Yeah, that's why I got 2 of them.
How much? Nice. Man, can you make me one of these?
Yeah.
I get paid on the 10th.
All right.
It's a nice contraption, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
And then we got the, I don't know if you use iPhones, but Apple AirTag on the bottom. This is Dexter. Dexter and I chatted for 30 minutes about my wallet, and it really seemed to grow on him because he kept telling me to come back after he gets his paycheck on the 10th just so he could buy one.
Please put that on the market right now.
Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to use a Pivot wallet with the help of our little pointy finger friend. Oh, hang on, wrong one. There we go. To release the pivoting card, simply push down on this slider. The card can be easily removed with your fingers just by pulling it upwards, and to stow the card, simply push down and slide it in. The pop-out card is released by pressing this side button. The card can be easily removed just by pulling it out, and the same can be said for sliding it back in. The multi-card slot can be accessed by pressing on this trigger. We can rush through the next couple things here. So yep, you can put some cash in the little elastic band on the back. This thing also can hold a key. So when you put the key in, make sure it's at the same angle as the one that you see here. The AirTag holder rotates out from the side like this, and you just pop the AirTag in. Make sure you put the AirTag in the right way. It won't go in if you put it in backwards. And yes, that is a key ring holder because what else could I add to this? So right now we've got 4 color options available on the Kickstarter. I definitely want to do more colors in the future, so drop a comment down below with what colors you'd love to see. And since these are anodized aluminum, I can only do the colors in pretty large batches, which is why we're only starting out with 4. I can't emphasize enough how convenient it is to only need one hand while paying for stuff now. I genuinely don't think I could ever go back to using a wallet that requires 2 hands after this. And aside from using this wallet for paying for stuff or getting into a building like the beginning of this video, I've also found it's super useful for getting into hotel rooms. And I can already tell everybody in the comments is going to be saying, why not just use Apple Pay, phone wallet, those things are all better. And I completely agree. I would rather have no wallet and just use my phone for everything if I could. But I find that I still have a lot of cards I like to carry on me, and most people I know are in the same boat. And I've actually found that it's literally faster for me to pay for something using my credit card in this wallet instead of having to unlock my phone. These are some of the early prototypes. Each unit inside these shoe boxes represents a new iteration for fine-tuning all of the intricate mechanisms. Like, we can go all the way back to this original square where I just wanted to test the linear card ejection. Right here is a more boxy version of what we have today. With the AirTag holder, it's not like a specific cradle for the AirTag. This one had a pretty big problem where the linear card would shoot out like that. These wallets just got more and more refined. Here we have a version that actually worked super well. It's funny though, because every time I came out with a new iteration, I would always assume this is the final version. And then 2 days later, there would be some small issue and we just had to repeat the process all over again and do that 100 times. I was actually adhering pieces of aluminum foil between the vinyl covering and the plastic housing so that these wallets could be protected against RFID sniffing. So you can see right here, we just collected the data from this card and we're gonna put the vinyl with the metal foil in between and try again. Looks like it's pretty effective. This was actually a super complicated manufacturing problem because I first would have to cut the vinyl to the correct shape, then I would have to cut the aluminum foil piece to the correct shape, which by the way you can't do using a sticky mat like I do for the vinyl, so this would require a custom die cutter or a fiber laser. Then I would have to sandwich everything together and glue it back to the plastic housing, which was also really tough because these pieces had to be perfectly aligned. So I built this little precision jig to do just that, which sucks the vinyl and presses it. But then we still needed the perfect amount of glue, since too little glue would leave little air bubbles and gaps and too much would seep out and get everywhere and ruin my clothes. And to top it all off, this process would literally take 1 to 2 hours just because the glue took so long to cure. I really wanted to make these wallets out of metal, but I just knew adding metal to the mix would make the product more expensive and harder to make. So after trying to make like 20 of these with all of the glue problems, I threw in the towel and fully committed to a metal exterior. And I really wish I had just done metal from the get-go and saved myself the trouble, because these outer shells make the wallets feel so much more premium, stronger, and they can be anodized. Working with aluminum sheet metal and precision bending came with all sorts of new challenges, but honestly, I'll take any of these new problems over fighting with super glue for hours on end. The Pivot wallet is definitely a unique form factor for a wallet. It's a little bit smaller than a phone, and the reason why it's long on the end is to accommodate the AirTag. I didn't want to slap the AirTag on top of the wallet like other companies do because I hate the round AirTag bulge. It just completely eliminates the slim form factor of the wallet. And yes, I know not everybody uses AirTag trackers. This section could also be chopped off to make the wallet smaller, but if you have any ideas for other things this area could store, like spare change or something, leave a comment and let me know. It's crazy I actually have to mention this now, but there was no AI used in the design of this product or the creation of this video. And yes, I also am sick of seeing AI used everywhere. So yeah, this is a product with no AI in it. So the Pivot wallet is now officially live on Kickstarter. There's been a crazy amount of work that has gone into this, and I genuinely just wanted to create a super functional wallet since nothing on the market could do all of this stuff. Funny enough, I think I may have also accidentally created the ultimate fidget toy as well, because this thing is so satisfying to play with. Anyways, with that, I'll leave you with this.